Welcome back everyone to another episode from my Beastman campaign. I've got some news for all of you. Three Kingdoms will be delayed until May 23rd. There's informational blog posts about it that you can find on their website. If I remember, I'll have a link down below. If not, it's on my Discord and on my Facebook page, which I have linked down below too. I think we're going to do a DLC giveaway on my Facebook pretty darn soon. But anyway, everyone, here's what I want you to know. First off, we're about to kill some fools. And secondly, thank you for watching the series, and do not forget to leave a like down below if you would like to see more in the future. We're going to Kazid Bord Karag right now. I'm going to let Gruk go do it. I want Torox to go to another location. Okay, I can easily occupy it. I mean, I'll take it while I'm up here. Sure, I'll do that. Then we'll let Torox come over here to the fort. Depends on how many I'm missing. I don't believe I'm missing too many, or am I? Look at that little Skaven clan eating on my leftovers. How suitable for a Skaven clan. There were a lot of names for some of the new dedicated beastmen to some of the Chaos Gods, but I won't be able to add them for our current part because they're not in the game yet. I don't know who I'll be getting yet. That'll have to wait. Okay, I'm gonna go take Unnatural Thirst. That's actually a lot of health. Dear God, it's a lot. 30% more at level 3 is gonna be incredibly good. Okay, what else do I want right now? When laying siege, tear it down. I'm not doing a major siege, not yet. I will be in a minute. It won't be Kislev, but I should be able to make it to Prague. If I could destroy all of this over here, ho ho ho, yes indeed. The Norsemen will be happier for it. As will I. Surreal. Alright. You know what? I don't want to wait. I'm not waiting today. We're gonna do that right now. I got scared. I bugged things out. I was like, oh, damn. Let's bring it back real quick. Uh-oh. I think I did bug things out. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I'm gonna go fight the battle then, because I have to. Alright, don't do two things at the same time, especially when one of them is modded in. Old World rights are for the Old World factions who normally do not get rights. I'm glad someone added them in. Good old Vandy. Good old Vandy. So now we're fighting Pavel Ungul. Man, Kislev has so many things that you could do. You've got the more cosmopolitan members of their society. Then you have those who live out in the plains. So it's a mixture of two cultures, and it would be interesting if the faction mechanics were based around having to bounce things off for those two different factions, where you could specialize on different forms of combat. I think that would be really, really cool. Yeah, we've got more lore to talk about, some new unit names. I didn't have time to go search for unit names last time because I had an art show to go to by Yu Yao, who's behind the Infinity Mirrors, and if you look her up, she's been doing art for years and years and years. It was truly a very staggering event. It was the first real art exhibition that I've been to, and it was really beautiful. And if I was on Instagram more, I would post a lot of the pictures I took of it to share with all of you. It was certainly something that reminded me of our place in the universe being small and insignificant. Which then I read a little panel where she's like, yeah, I'm talking about our place in the world. Anyway, I saw a chair made of penises. It was about her fear of sexuality. I was like, yep, I just saw a dick chair. It was pretty good. It was like, I've never seen a dick chair in my life, but I mean, as far as dick chairs go, it was a pretty cool chair. Look, I gotta make jokes. I can't help it. It's who I am. It's in the blood. It's in the water. Alright, so we're gonna go in now. Let's go! All of you will head over here. You'll head over here. You'll head over here. If you're not heading somewhere, screw you. Minotaurs, we're gonna have you go somewhere else, I think. We're gonna bring you... Could bring you to the front gate, or we could bring you over here. Get thee gone. Get thee away, my friends. Oh, it shall be deadly, but it is okay. I'm gonna let my archers do some damage to the crossbow and let them have their little wins for now. We are the men of Kislev, and we shall be brave. Oh my God, look at who's charging out to stop me. Adorable. Adorable. Alright, where do I get to break things? Maybe I can't break any of these and I should have waited. Let me see over here. City walls. Shitty walls. Well, it's not popping up for any of these. Interesting. Well, then where's it meant to pop up on? It's a custom town, so I wonder if it's having some issues with that. I don't know. Oh, wait. Back here. I see it. What will it do? If I blow up my own units, I'll be okay with it. I'll just get some new units later, but... Did it, like, damage the wall a lot? Let me see. Indestructible. That one's indestructible. I have no idea, actually. These walls might not be breakable. Dear God, check out those cannons. Terrifying. I hate it. Alright, come over here. Let's go debuff some of their ranged units over here. Done. Should have done that earlier on. It's okay. Torox is fighting a horde on his own. That's what he does. Zargaz and Torox working together. Oh, we got some range units back there hitting me. Rude. This is some rude boys. Let's go hit these crossbowmen back here real quick. I'll put them into guard mode. Alright, we're getting more units inside. Let's go get these Centaurs to come elsewhere, maybe, like over here. Let's go, Centaurs. If you're not doing anything, you should be doing something. Alright, you guys are climbing up. Good. Go attack. Oh, you were never climbing up. That's pretty silly. Why would you do that to me? And over here, we're just going to break down this gatehouse with my giant and friends. Centaur is going to come way over here to break down this gate. Very good. Alright, we're going to launch out a fireball because I like launching out fireballs. He's at 51 kills. Let's see how many he'll get with a fireball falling at their faces. Get him. Not bad. Hey. He's at 60 now. Let's go in. Let's go over here. Swordsmen are over there. We've got some units that will be coming in. I'm just waiting for them to actually get onto the wall. There's so many of them, it takes a minute. I think my archers are probably doing alright. Let's go shoot these handgunners. They're debuffed. Yeah, they're getting a few kills. Cool. And then I get to break up and get over here. That's where things get really bad. They're trying to raise some defenses quickly because they know. They're fucking aware. Alright. Bestigors, hurry up, please. You're taking way too long. When they're in, we're going to build to eradicate more of their garrison. These archers are probably getting some nice kills, at least weakening them a little bit. Let's see, what else can I hit? Can I break something over here? Let's find out. Oh, okay, just like a little bit of damage. It's not like a huge deal. I'm not gonna like break it in one hit. Gotcha. Alright, so these two are just gonna come over here and start slaughtering people inside. They let me in, they opened the fucking gates. I love when he does that. Ow! Dude just did a flip. Time for another fireball. I can shit out fireballs. It's from eating a spicy Talayan. The fleet fed, the fate heard. We know all these names now. The goods from hell. Did I make up that one? I can't remember. Some of the sillier ones I know are ones that I've come up with. Oh dear God, open the damn gatehouse. The butchers of Kalkengrad look, oh shit, they're cool looking. He just straight up looks like a very scary Tauren. More Tauren-like than the rest, but... Oh. The Viscera. It's everywhere. That's why I don't want magic for his party, because he's just doing a great job just without having magic. I don't need magic here. Who needs magic? Not I, said the surreal fly. Alright, we're nearly done. Let's go down there and fight. It's time. It's time, boys. Let's go form up down here. It's 3 units. Got plenty of you over here. Let's go form up. Go after the main forces that be. Go break the front gate. Got a lot of you here trying to get down here. These Bestigors will come after these halberds down there. We'll go fight some great swords. Go do that for me. Yeah, Bestigors are pretty damn good. Let's go look over here real quick. I'm gonna debuff there. Oh shit, it misclicked all the way over there. What a weird issue. Okay. There's a word I'm trying to remember right now, and I cannot think of it. Ah, it is replete with opportunity. Right. I always feel like I'm limited in my vocabulary. I always feel the need to like try to learn and incorporate new words because it's not really like more of a matter of like, oh, I need people to think of me in a certain way. It's more like we have so many tools in the English language, and I feel like I don't know enough of those tools. Just because it's there, I want to know what they are. Because it's kind of like how a lot of people say how there's always a German word for this and that because of how they kind of construct words. Well, there's a lot of fantastic English words that could be used for very specific feelings or sensations or emotions, but it's to know them and to have them in regular speech. Now, when it comes to writing, I really cannot stand when people go out of their way to look up like words that were used like 300 years back, unless it truly does articulate something unique and profound in that brief moment of description. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't make people have to look up like, oh, what the hell is that? But that happens a lot, especially in like Total War descriptions. You're like, oh, okay. Someone was having fun here, showing off their prose, which is fine. Some of them are really good though, too. And they can't all be gems, right? They can't all be gems. Orbital 192. Yeah, one person said he's not really enjoying the Beastman campaign because he feels like it does not have a goal. It absolutely does have a goal: the complete destruction of a foe. So you're not just conquering lands just to have more gold per turn. You're destroying lands, and that's your goal. So like we just have one half of a goal. The other half for other campaigns is to just make sure that you have land in order to make more money and this and that. Here, we're just straight up destroying. That is a goal. You have to look at it in a greater scope of things too. What are we doing? We're destroying the Empire and friends. Eventually there will be no Empire. Why? Because we'll have destroyed it. If it wasn't for our actions, there would still be an Empire. That's why we're taking care of it. It takes so long for this cooldown to go down. Recharge blocked. Alright, we've won. Battle's over. And it's been enjoyable fights too, because I'm having to push, and then try to pick up some new units here and there where I'm able to. And that's challenging. I'm fighting non-stop foes, and I'm slowly breaking down the backs of my foes. It's really awesome. And I love it. Let's end that battle now. We lost only 465. Look at the kills between Taurox and Zargaz. I would like to imagine they have a bit of a competition going on. You know, if I could tweak Warhammer, I would definitely make it a little bit less edgy in that like things are just completely inherently evil or things like that. It would add some complexity to the cultures, to where you could potentially have like game space around them, because when they're kind of engineered creatures to only be a certain way, there's only so much that you can really do with them. But I do get it, they're meant to be primary antagonists and all of that. But alright, let's see here. We're gonna just take it over. I've got some extra money. A Hellfire Sword is very good. That can really boost up my damage if I want to do that. Alright, let's go over here and take that. That will give me Minotaurs with shields and a new Gorbel potentially. I mean, I already have one, so maybe not. We'll see how that works out. Let's see, level 31 for you, my friend. We want to get the Unrelenting Warherd, so we're gonna go take what then? I do have a Giant. I don't really have Centaurs. That's a new aura size. Well, I want to get my Bloodlust too, so that's a thing. I want to get more health. I do have a decent amount of melee defense. I could always get more, but I kind of want more health too. Just make me beefier. A big beefy bullman. Alright, we're mostly done, I think. We're mostly done. We've done what we can. We've destroyed what we can. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the big garrison for now. Well, I would like to gain more corruption too, that's a thing. Ooh, did they change it up to where there's no extra units when... Okay. Or maybe it was always like that. It was probably always like that, but... We could use more corrupt... Wow, there's actually... So Kislev hasn't really lost the lands here, because if you look at it, the corruption here is very minimal. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Shadow Gore. Your Karok Man-Ripper. Your Godlike Blood Gorge. The Brass Legion. They're having a fantastic time. I love the Brass Legion. Like, I didn't think I would like them, but they've been such a dick to the Empire. The Empire, their tenacity is incredible. Look at what they've been able to do. They've been able to either retake or just stay alive. So my goal instead is to begin on one corner of the map. You can look at what we've done. Even if I have rebellions, I don't really care. They're gonna retake at least one location from me, probably Fort Jakova. Let them take that. I'm gonna just conquer everything up here. Then I'm gonna move back down. I like beginning from one end anyway and going on down. So what I want to do right now, I think, is to, let's see, it depends if I'm allowed to recruit right now. No, I cannot because I'm not in the proper stance for it. Shoot. All right, so I can't recruit. I wanted to get some new units, but we can wait. All right, let's see here. Once the beastmen have gathered in great numbers, the caller of the Bray herd demands that the chieftains who gathered submit to him. Sometimes, and oftentimes, another will challenge his right to lead the Bray herd and they'll fight. The tradition is to rip out the loser's heart, the corpse is flayed by the victor, the skin is added to his banner, and that keeps on going until there are no more challengers. Then the Bray shamans will declare the matter decided and move on. Sometimes the gathered Bray shamans fail to decide on the victor, or they may disagree on readings. The challenge has got to begin again afterwards. Sometimes it's a shaman that unites a Bray herd. It's unusual, but it does happen. When a shaman is gifted in some way by the powers of chaos, for example, the great Bray shaman Gallic Beastie was lifted into the night sky within a nimbus of black lightning at the end of a ritual. In a booming voice not of his own, he declared war on the leaders of Ostermark. He led 20,000 strong from the dead wood and killed many in Ostermark before moving into Sylvania, which is weird. Shamans do not challenge other shamans in physical combat. Instead, their spirits go questing into the surrounding forest to possess the mind of the largest beasts they can find, which means the camp is usually destroyed when they're out there having to fight each other. It's not good for collateral damage. That's the lore that we have for today. As I told you, when you listen and you go through my campaigns, you end up learning about everything. And I'll be doing that probably for Three Kingdoms Total War as well. I think that'll be quite a bit of fun. There is Erengrad. We destroyed Erengrad, so that was really good. Oh, he's all alone. I can just picture him walking into camp trying to look cool, and we just take like a projectile shit aimed at him and he just falls over covered in shit and he's dead. I know, I'm a poet. You know, teenage me really wants to go see a Tool and a Perfect Circle show. Those were like two of my favorite bands back in the day. And I go back to listen to them every so often. I'm like, yeah, I still fucking love this. I would love to see them before they get too old to tour. Tool and a Perfect Circle, or APC. They've been together forever. Yeah, there's been like some legal matters really preventing the release of a new Tool album with a former kind of band member, which really fucking sucks for the rest of us. Yeah, James Keenan Maynard is not someone that you would probably want to meet in real life. He's a pretty eccentric fella from what I understand. Has a shaved head, or it's just bald, I'm not really sure which. Often wears wigs on stage to kind of like allow him to be somewhat anonymous in public, so he's able to walk around without being bothered. But you can tell you, he's not one of the ones that you'll be like, yeah, let's go take some pictures. I haven't really seen too many pictures of like fans with him, so I don't even know if he does that. Which, if someone famous is like that, I don't care. It's cool when they're like really friendly and chill, but I don't expect everyone to be like that. Like if I was someone like that, I think I would be friendly, but I'm a pretty introverted guy, so I know eventually I would just want to eat my meal in peace. Oh, here we go. 10,000. Very nice. That would let me get to tier 4. Finally. I'd like to come over here and kill some more enemies, so let's go do that real quick. How far can I move? Dear God. Wow. That campaign movement. It's pretty good. Okay, what are we going to give you? Shadowhide? I'm not going to give you Shadowhide. I'm going to give you, instead, a point into Bray Scream once more. That ability is really good, so we're going to take out this area, then later we'll go to Krakadrak. We're going to destroy the dwarves. We're going to destroy all of their friends. Make sure they're very dead. We're going to go pick up the Hell Pit, too. I want to go recruit, but I also want to keep on conquering some enemies that I do not like or care for very much. Okay, an easy enough garrison. If I lose anyone, that means I just get to have new stuff. I could liberate Clan Molder, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to defile and occupy. Just to kind of raise up corruption. I want to raise up more corruption in the local areas, so that's what we're going to do. Let's go. Does that give inherent corruption? It does, +2. Okay, so I'm going to go and take the obedience. Then, Horn of the First Beast. Oh, that's really cool. When this ancient fossilized horn is sounded, a cloud of disarray falls upon the enemy, but emboldens the Gores. That's really cool. I like that a lot. A cultist for more chaos corruption. A zealot for more chaos corruption. Let's go look at what I have. Those are okay. Those are okay. Bloodlust, finally. So now, we got a buff for more armor-piercing damage, which could dramatically change some shit. Alright, so we'll get the Unrelenting Warherd. I don't think I'll have enough to get my Strength of the Land, which would have been nice, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll probably get things to buff up my Minotaurs. They're going to be my prime imperative. They don't even need any buffing, but I'm going to do it just because I can. How many times have you heard me say that? Because I can. Alright, we're done. Let's end our turn again. So we do have a few names here. I'm going to go after the longest one, which I usually don't read ones this long, but it might be fun. So, Shagarath, thrice blessed. His name is Simon. The summoned Cygorb. Once the son of a Empire noble, he was always referred to as the son of his father, never being called his own name. After an accident, he was cast out, and in an attempt to gain power to make up with his father, pledged himself to chaos, gaining strength and growing horns. He left for his father's estate. In doing so, he ran into his father's priest and accidentally killed him in front of his father. Ashamed, he fled and pledged himself to chaos fully, eventually becoming a demon prince. Oh god. Okay, that's a pretty big undertaking. Anyway, so let's say you didn't become a demon prince, but you were further blessed, because that would not make sense that you would become a Cygor, which are just like creatures. It's taking a new name, Shagarath. Now he fights for those who summon him, and has taken quite a liking to Gruk Bloodgatherer and his shaman Roxas Manflesher. Thanks them for allowing him to roam the mortal plane for as long as they can hold the spell. Backstory: Shagarath used to be the son. Oh wait, let's see. Oh, wait, there's more of a backstory. Oh, I see. He gave me the short backstory, then the longer one. Okay, so I don't need to read the whole thing. Thank you. Alright. I like that. Now, if we did have demon princes, then yeah, you could definitely say that you became one, but you're a Cygor, so you just became one. I would like to add in a little addendum to your story. You probably made sweet love to a Cygor and was merged into its flesh and body, just to make it god-awful, right? Anyway, just kidding. Alright, so we also have a name for our giant, Torox's Price. The giant, also, thank you for adding in the short story. That helps me out a lot. This giant was following Torox's herd. In the wake of his destruction, he could find easy prey and leftovers. However, the brass bull grew tired of the giant following his trail. Such a words are hard. Such a monstrosity should be bound to the ruinous will. So one day, in a cold region of Kislev, Torox decided to take on this giant, careful not to kill him, quite unusual. Torox beat the giant into submission, and while he was down, the Manflesher used his vile magic to bind the giant to Torox's will, and now Torox's Price is used as a tool in battle, smashing the bull's enemies and eating their corpses. Neat. I like that. But see, like, with the way that Torox is described, he wouldn't really be able to lead, I don't believe, because he's just in a state of constant madness wandering the countryside. First off, it's like, eventually the Empire would probably put together a very concerted and organized effort to put him down, and I wonder what happened to him in the end times. I have no idea, but if he was more of a conniving and more intelligent Minotaur, who was just covered in like brass as a, like, I could see him being like some haughty figure who thinks of himself as a god and ends up leading, being like the greatest leader that the Minotaurs had ever had, and like leads rampaging hordes of them, numbering in like 1,000 strong, which would be insane. And I think that would be really cool, but you can't have that type of simple complexity. That's kind of a misnomer, but anyway, we got Kislev. Oh, hello, it's her.
No.
Hey, girl. It's probably the most attractive female character, I think, in here, in my view. She's even got a cool scar. I dig it. All right, let's go after this little town. Burn it down. Easy enough. Goodbye, dwarves. Screw you. How much money? Oh my god, it's a lot of money. I'm gonna occupy it, though. It's mine. I'm here to occupy and take over, man. Ooh, I even get a little port. Oh, cool. They give me a Cygor for that, and obedience. Alright, so we're gonna go beat her. She's got a lot of veterancy. Did you just not lose? Like, have you been chilling out in Prague or something? I have no idea. Yeah, we're getting rebellions, but whatever. See, I'm making more money per turn as I continue to conquer more things, so I'm okay with that. Pretty cool profile picture, by the way, buddy. Anyway, so look over here. We got the ability to build that up to tier 4, which is what I want to do. So I'm going to do that now. He's level 18. We're going to go give him... what? Well, that would... Campaign movement goes down, but I would grow further. Agile mutations, a faster crew. Bray whelps for cheaper buildings. I'll grab that, I suppose. You know what? We're gonna do that real quick, just so we can have a cheaper building, which means that it's now 9,000 rather than 10,000. I'm kind of late, but the buildings will continue to get more expensive as time goes on, so we might as well do that now. Okay, and I would very much like to recruit something new, but we need to go fight her. She's only level 5. We're ambushing her, so you know how that's gonna go. Oh, I fucking love when we get to ambush them. It's so mean. I think we have a new Minotaur name too. I'm gonna rename the characters in just a minute. But yeah, all the Corn Gores and Slan Gores and all of that, I will utilize whenever we actually have them in our game. I don't want to do it yet and then forget to rename them. That wouldn't be great. I'm trying to remember what happened to Taurox in the end times. Okay. Let's get ready now. So, we're not going to begin the battle right now. That would be weird. We've got over here, what? Knights? Okay, so we want spears to get onto the knights, so we're going to do that. If they come in one direction, we can hit them all, and it'll be fun. So let's go over here, get some nice units to hit them. I'm going to go destroy the hell out of their infantry. Don't worry about that. Can't really go on the other side anyway. That's okay. Minotaurs will be over here in their own group. My giant's going to come over here and help out. We're going to let him come help out. My Synagor's going to go after the mortar team. Ooh, almost selected all of them. Oh, I'm glad I did not lay down the law back there. Alright. You'll be over here behind that. Taurox and Zargaz will be on the front lines. We want to go find her. Where the fuck is she? Whatever. Just group up everyone. And we are now done. Okay, let's begin. We're going into slow motion, so we want to target for everyone. The biggest goal is to go after the knights, and then to go after... Oh, that scared me for a moment. There's some lag. I thought I was going to crash. I hope my PC's not dying. That would be so awful. I can't afford to get anything new right now. I always want to upgrade to like the biggest, baddest like thing, and that would be like really sweet for 3 Kingdoms. I really need to... Man, I would love if I had the time to get a second job just for a bit, just so I could like build a new PC. That would be really sweet. Alright, let's go in now. Very nice. That armor piercing is immense. He's going to crush everyone. So we can see now, she's using magic, but it doesn't matter. We just ran in. Holy shit, dude. That is such a fucking cool shot. That was an amazingly cool shot. Like, already we have crushed our enemies. I love doing that so early on. It's so much fun. They just run, they flee, they die. Oh, we've taken some damage. These guys did... Oh, well, it's probably her spell that did all... Oh, she killed 70. Oh my god, she's powerful. I should probably find a good Kislev mod. But if it's not made by, like, ones that are... You know, what's it called? I'm trying to think real quick. I just blanked out. Ones that are approved by some of the modders that I know, then I usually avoid them because they usually know if, like, the code is spaghetti or not. And that's very important to me because I don't want to have any type of problems when I'm playing or I'm using a overhaul. And I usually do use a overhaul. It's like Still Faith battles right now feel really good. Balance wise. I think there was like one period where I felt like they weren't feeling good, but now they are back to feeling really, really good again. The last time I got to play was a long time ago because I usually use mixed-use lords. And if I can't, then I end up not playing any type of overhaul that won't let me use them. But to use mixed-use lords, I gotta have the faction unlocker, but the faction unlocker wasn't working with Still Faith, so I couldn't use it forever and ever, and it was really annoying because I really liked Still Faith. Synagors. Go kill the Empire Knights, go into skirmish mode. Let's go attack more of these Empire Knights. Come over here. We need to go beat them down into the ground. Okay, so you've already beaten that group of knights. Very good. Come over here now. We're chasing off many of them. Let's go. Got more of them to chase away. We've done a great job so far. Okay, let's go after these enemies down here. There we go. That's a nice buff. Beastman Roar. We can chase them down a little bit while we're here. Kill a few more of them. Might as well do that. I mean, if they're running where we can reach them, let's kill them. So that was another pretty easy win. That was a pretty nice win. We can end the battle now. Also, yeah, that Battlefleet game is a lot of fun. One person said that I'm tactically doing better than a lot of the other people he's seen play, which is a very nice compliment. I really try to give thought to those games, and I really enjoy it. I just need to learn all the hotkeys. I don't know why I really get into Battlefleet. There's like sudden turns and trying to... Makes me wonder if I would really enjoy future naval battles in a Total War game if they kind of operate it like that a little bit. You have like less control, direct control, like in Napoleon or Empire. Man, I would love Empire Total War if it had Napoleon upgrades. Oh, fuck me, that would be good. Okay, so we're looking at quite a bit of things done here. Let's go ahead and replenish, because you know I like to replenish. She is done for. Oh, she's not completely done for, though. Damn. Pretty big army. Oh, I'm now immune to snow attrition. Oh, I almost wanted Gruk to come down here to beat her. But time to destroy her. That's what I do. Goodbye. That makes me very powerful, by the way. Alright, I could probably go after Prague now if I wanted to. No one was wiped out. I'm going to defile and occupy. That belongs to me. There's finally corruption coming into the lands here. Manage Thrall. Oh my god, it's a big army. That's a big army. But I wanted to push even further. I didn't want to not push. It would feel weak if I didn't. Okay, so let's see. We need at least one or two more over here. That's for Synagors, that's for Cygors and Giants. That's for my leadership aura. My weapon, oh my god, my weapon strength goes up. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah. If I knew that, I would have taken that earlier on. So now he's got more weapon strength, and you know when he attacks, he gets even more. He's at 608. Oh, Zargaz has more. That's hilarious. At least as a default. Okay, we'll give him immortality. Now he'll never die. Now Zargaz can always fight with Torox, his buddy. Cool. Alright, they are replenishing. You're done? Dude, we just did so much. Oh my god, Kislev just took some hits today. I mean, look at that. We've taken over most of Kislev in a very short amount of time. Wow. If we go after Krakadrak and beat them, they're done. The tribes will finally be able to focus on other enemies, like the Empire. If you look over here, though, they have very little left. I'll probably come back down and end up fighting in Sylvania again, potentially. Man, that was cool. Right, kiss my axe, Minotaur's Any. When a group of hardworking lumberjacks moved to the Drakewald Forest despite being warned of its many dangers, were astounded by the size and age of many of the trees. Greedily ignoring all warning, they soon established a small town right on the edge. As time passed, their venture became more and more prosperous, causing many of them to send word to their families of the money they were making, causing them to join the small town, making it grow in size. Hello, Carl. Interesting. We might not win here, but it's worth a shot. So one day when a little boy came back to the... Let's see, hold on. So when one day a little boy coming back, and speaking of seeing a lone Minotaur in the forest, the little lumberjacks foolishly thinking there was only one, all came fresh from chopping with their axes on their shoulders to search for it. It was not long before they found a seemingly lone Minotaur in a glade nearby deep in slumber. Upon seeing the Minotaur fast asleep, one woodsman thinking... Let's see, himself a brave warrior crept up to it before hefting his axe above his head and arrogantly yelling, "Kiss my axe." We'll read more of that later. Okay, so we're gonna have a pretty tough fight. I'm not gonna win it, that's okay. I'm just here to kill it. Kill them. All of them. Alright, let's see. Don't have any raiders really. Let's get my shields over here. Some more over here. You know how I like to do it. Let's go ahead and move out my other units. Harpies will be back here. Minotaurs will go after, hopefully, Carl. He's level 11 now, so he's stronger than before. Skirmish mode. Brace Shaman will go join the main force. Cygor's in guard mode. Let's go to begin to fight now, as we can do that. Let's fast forward a little bit. Depends on what they're going to have charge of me. Could either be okay or really bad. We're going to find out, though. Oh, there's a Pistoliers. Okay, I'm not... Well, I could be worried about them, I suppose. There we go. Hit a few more of them around. 39 kills now. Not bad. That's a big old red Cygor. Even when he misses, hits some of them back there. Bray Shaman! Charlemagne. Oh, here comes Carl. Here comes Carly boy. Okay, Minotaurs, let's go. What are we looking at over here? Bunch of units who can't get to me in time. Ah, I like. Okay, what else are we looking at? We got some throwing axes back over here. Let's kind of move them up a little bit. Get them to come in. Minotaurs are moving in. Ungor Herd's going to move in right now. Let's go. Let's go. We want to reinforce the major group that we have. We'll try to go after their range units later. Harpies are going to come after that group of crossbowmen who are alone and isolated. I want you two to kind of come over here and go after these halberds. Chariots and friends, let's go. Oh, they have some knights helping them out. Oh shit, that's a good call. Actually a good AI call. Nice work, assholes. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Anyway, a nice Volatile back here. Try to do what we can to explode some enemies. Alright, we're gonna have you, I think, attack maybe these Empire Knights. I want to kill some of the Empire Knights. I would like that a lot. Let's get over here real quick. I think I want to... Yeah, you come over here. You two come over here. I know it... Well, it's pikemen still. Maybe we can do something nice. Go kill the Pistoliers. There's quite a few of them, so go kill them. Where's good old Carly boy? There's Carly boy. I'll try to go kill Carly boy. Oh yeah, get him, baby. I'm sure that's doing some damage to him. I hope it is. I hope it is. Alright, we actually hit the Empire Knights, I think, with that Cygor. Nice work, Cygor. Much appreciated. Let's come over here real quick. You're coming over too. Synagores, I need you to keep on attacking. Just move over here real quick. Just move over here. Do not skirmish anymore. Just attack the Pistoliers. Use your throwing axes. I think we can eventually beat them, right? Hopefully. We're gonna see. Go attack over here again. Nice Volatile. Oh yeah, nice big opening. 25 killed only. It's not a lot, but we're beating Carl with my Minotaurs. It's like the good sign. Here comes everyone else. I got all these other units. We're gonna bring them back over here now. Put them into a group. Let's beat the hell out of Carl. Come on. Got him. Okay. That'll keep him busy. Minotaurs, let's go. We're beating the Pistoliers. Ooh, very nice. Okay, now I want these Synagores to go after the Empire Knights here coming my way. We're gonna go into skirmish mode, I think, just to watch out. Alright, so all of you are running. So, Razorgores, go, go, go! Get the hell out of here. I know you've taken a lot of damage. Just get over here. Oh yeah, beat these Knights. Leave for your lives, I say. Saith I. Thrill the sky. Ego, pie. Anyway, I'm done. Alright, Carl. You're leaving. Leaving your people. That's rude. Going to melee. You guys will keep on chasing these Knights real quick. I'm gonna use a Volatile right in this group again. Just to freak him out a little bit. We're gonna come over here and hit these Knights. Or, no, those are Pistoliers, my bad. Come over here. Those pikemen are following me. Oh, hold on. Look who's coming back. Okay, so I gotta go fight again. Oh, you arrogant, coy bastard. Kill these Pistoliers real fast, like. Cygor's killed 197, that's pretty good. Even if we lose, we'll have, like, really damaged a lot of his army. I don't know if he'll stay. But But Carl's pretty wounded at this point. I don't think he'll be able to do too much. Hopefully not. Nope, nope. He's getting the shit kicked out of him by a shaman. That's how dangerous Bray shamans are, right? Damn, it's crazy. Come over here and fight these halberds real quick. I normally don't do that, but 136 killed. Very nice. Let's go. Leave. Go get those Empire Knights. He's broken again. I don't know if he's gonna leave later, but... yeah, whenever you kind of like throw a bunch of units at one target, sometimes it can work out pretty well. Alright, Minotaurs are at 11 left. That's really good. Let's go after... okay, those knights are gone. So we won the battle. We've actually won the battle again. This is such a good, solid army. Alright, I actually do want to chase after some enemies for a bit, so let's go do that. So Harpies, I want you to come after these halberds. I want you to come after this group of pikemen. I want Minotaurs to go after whatever's close by, that group. Centaurs, I want you to go after this group of halberds. You'll come over here after this group. We want our infantry to go after whatever's close to them. That's really the big goal. We want the Razor Gores to help out, because if we get them now, they won't be back for a little bit later. And the chariots are so... I cannot wait to get some Razor Gore chariots. Had I known they were so good, I would have gotten them much earlier. Cygor's killed 241. He did a great job. He does such a great job at instilling fear and terror into my foes. So I'm very proud of his role in all of this. Oh, let's go over here now. Let's go after that group. Let's go over here. Let's go after the spearmen. Put some throwing weapons. There might be some friendly fire. I don't really give a shit. It's a garrison. They weren't even meant to win this battle. I'm so glad that he did, but it's just we have so many tools to bother them. It's when they try to divide up to fight us, but they have a bunch of basic infantrymen, and we have all these unique things that are allowing me to flank them and to run through their flanks. And the Bray Shaman and all that magic just makes them inherently very dangerous. Okay, so we're now going to end the battle. We lost over 600. They actually outnumbered us big time. They lost over 2,000 men. Carl's gonna feel pretty bad after that one. Probably feels pretty bad now after that one. Pretty happy about that. So we lost over 600. They lost many. They are in trouble. So we're now going to... I could take the money for sure. I could take the replenishment. Just taking time to replenish. And if we keep on defending that one location, I'll be pretty keen on that. See, having these cheap locations is working out pretty well for us, right? That would have been more enemies coming up north to fight me. But if I can even block a few of them from being able to easily get through my lands, it's just great. That's why like having these blood grounds is so great. It allows me to kind of keep them from being able to easily rebuild instead of just like retaking lands and rebuilding it so quickly. Anyway, these unfortunate words proved to be the undoing of both the lumberjack and the entirety of the village, as they not only woke the Minotaur in front of him, but also those who had been asleep just past the glade, mistaken for small boulders or fallen trees in a deep undergrowth. The hungover Minotaurs took great offense to this rude awakening, and the only thing they left behind in the charred remains of the village was the head of every lumberjack, with the lumberjack's own axes embedded in their mouths. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, this is really bad for me. I don't really have much of a garrison. I might actually lose Torox. Interesting. Oh boy, this is what I get for pushing too hard, huh? Okay, so my goal, I already know what I want to do. They have two knights. The knights will be kind of a pain. I might even lose some of my more famous units here, which is always unfortunate, but let's get ready now. We're just gonna have to grind through all of them. Sounds weird, right? But it's what we gotta do. We just gotta get through every single one of them, even though we're outnumbered heavily. We can do something atrocious here. I know that we can. My very tiny army's just gonna have to move in together and beat the shit out of what's here. Alright. Let's move up and go. 781. It's gonna be a fun one. Let's go. If we beat their leader early on too, that'll be really nice. So Torox, you need to go after their leader. He's right over here. I see. Let them come in. Let them come in. Let's go. I know they've got knights on the way, so I'm going to actually move in my archers for once, and I'm just going to let them come in and fight. We want to get Torox to come in for sure and go after their leader. If we can kill their leader, that's really the biggest goal I think that I could have. Let's go after these Empire Knights. I'm going to lose a lot for sure, but that's okay. Let's just go in. We want to stay in melees as long as we can. Even with my... Yeah. Come over here. Everyone's going in. We're just going to try to rush straight for their leader. If I can get Torox to beat their leader, we've got a shot. If I can't, we're fucking dead. That's it for me. I debuff their friends. See, we've already broke... See, they had a big formation. We already broke through the core of it. We focused all of our might in one location. So what is that going to do for us? We're going to find out promptly if we can beat the General of the Empire or not, or Kislev is what they actually are. Let's go fight. Let's go fight. We got some guys over here coming after my poor friends. The Butchers of Kalkgrad will come over here real quick. We're going to let these other Minotaurs just kind of push over to the right flank just a little bit. We got some shield breakers who are going to move in. Oh, I don't actually have a name for Minotaurs yet. I'll have to wait until we get some new Minotaurs. And I'll let you, Zargaz, use a fireball right through this group of halberds. If you want to keep the Empire Knights busy, I'm going to let you go into skirmish mode. But yeah, so we are already beating... Oh no, the leader left. Oh, you coward. We got to go beat him though. Torox has got to go, so go Torox. Zargaz is over here fighting. The Minotaurs are doing so much damage. We got more to do though. So much more to do. Let's come over here real quick. We got more to hit. We got it too. We got two. So a lot of range units though, which makes my life incredibly hard. No, get away from me, crossbows. Get away. Look at him just run. He's constantly running, but Torox is like, no, no, no. I follow you. No, no, no. Get just him. Just get him. Get him. You can do it, right? I hope you can do it. Let's go look at what I have left. I've got only a few left. Let's go after some other targets, like these guys over here. Let's go after this group. You come over here. You come over here after the crossbowmen. I know there's not a lot of you, but try anyway. Kill these knights. Empire Knights got to die. Their range... okay, we actually beat the shit out of him. He's broken, but he's not gone. He'll probably come back if I don't beat him, though. I gotta go beat him. Hold on. Might lose some Minotaurs. If I do that, let it happen. It's meant to happen then at that point. Fate of the gods and all that. So we're gonna get some immune to psychology in just a minute. Fuck. I hate these guys. I want to kill them. You keep on harassing that group. You keep on pushing in. I don't actually like how much damage you're taking. Let's move back real quick. I want these spears to come after them. I want these eternal guys to come after these other friends of ours. Let's push in over here real quick. Gorbel, come over after the Free Company Militiamen. They're doing too much damage to me. It's very annoying. I don't have a lot of units. We broke through, but now we just kind of have to make sure that we destroy their leader. Alright. More leadership and more vigor. That's what we needed. If we lose the battle, but we'll have fought hard. That's what I get for pushing too far, but we can always rebuild. Rebuilding won't be hard because Torox is not done for. He'll be back, which means I just have to have a turn of only having Gruck. Oh, hell yeah. That means that the campaign is not done with yet. That means there's so much more to our campaign to do and handle. Come on, Minotaurs. You can do it. Let's go. Let's go, Minotaurs. Let's go, Minotaurs. Let's go. Zargaz is like, I don't give a fuck. Murder, fuck, kill. 2 Minotaurs left over here. Let's go after this group of Free Company Militiamen. I don't like them. Go for this group too. Let me look at who I have. I've got 15 of you here. 23 of you over here. They're fighting very well. I've got 1 goat from hell left. Let's go after someone. The Blind Crones, good job. I know there's not a lot of you left. I had to use you in melee, which is a weird thing to do for what you are. I'm aware. Akash Ak. Ak. Doesn't matter. Come over here and help out. The war herd is still going. Come over here real quick. Oh, hit these halberds from behind. Torox, go after that group. You too. Go fight this group. Go fight that group. Who's not fighting? If you're not fighting, you should be. These knights are still following me. They're gonna kill that entire group probably. So I'll be able to get some new units after this fight for sure. I'll have some room for that. Good thing we got him immortality, or that would have been bad. Go kill these 3 company militiamen. They're focusing so much on me. They're being annoying. The Eternal are done for. I'm losing so many units now. I might not be able to win. They're breaking, but they're also coming back to fight me, which makes it very hard for me to hold up. And you can see that they're concentrating their fire on Taurox now, so they might actually get Taurox. He's trying to make it to these free company. Oh my god. A bunch of free company militiamen could take out Taurox. Insulting. Freaking insulting. Alright, time to rebuild our army. So we're gonna have room for a lot of new names. Gruck is doing fine. We've beaten most of Kislev, so I'm probably gonna go finish off the dwarves and then come back down here. I really thought we might have pulled it off, but I knew that with the very paltry sum that we had, I didn't know that he would be able to reach, but I guess they had plenty of campaign movement to do so. Taurox doesn't have the health. There's too many range units. If it wasn't for that, I think we would have won. If it was like only swordsmen and shit, oh, we would have won big time. They wouldn't have had any way to beat us. But they got Taurox. They actually got Taurox. That's never happened. Oh, I'm actually so excited. Now, our next part is going to be really interesting because now we got to wait for Taurox to come back. We don't have much left. We weren't able to win. Kislev, you did it! This entire campaign, I've dominated all of my enemies, and now we have to be the ones to rebuild. Oh. Go get them. Go get them. Just try it. Try it out. Kill more. Oh, and they broke. Okay. Oh, man, I'm excited right now. Look at that. We were so outnumbered. They still lost 1,200. We beat their leader very early on. No, we had it if it wasn't for all the ranged units. Those got me. Usually I'm able to like surround them all, but I wasn't able to do that here. Even though we had such a small amount of health, we were able to do so much damage, and Zargaz is incredible. He did a great job fighting. You actually put down Taurox for at least a few turns. When he's back, we're going to rebuild him. We're going to get a very nice army going, and we'll see what we can do afterwards. That's okay. I'll be back. Kislev put up a really good fight. It may seem weird for a few of you that I'm like very stoked that I did lose a battle, even if it was just due to me being outnumbered like that, because I don't usually lose a lot in Total War. So it just means I've got to learn how to react, and so it's going to be a pretty interesting scenario for me. Ooh, trade. We can actually have trade? Okay, cool. I'll take that. Very nice. That's okay. He'll be back. He's only wounded. He'll take, I don't know how long to recover. 4 turns. 5 turns for Zargaz to come back, but in 4 turns he'll be back. So now we can focus on one army for now. You know what? I want more corruption. Allow this pilgrimage. We get a bigger horde recruitment capacity now. That's really good. And due to my money, I can get some really cool stuff over here too. So let's go grab this. Upkeep goes down. Income from raiding goes down. Well, it depends on what I really want. Hold on. That's for wood elves. Oh yeah, I gotta get more because I need to get my research up, or it's gonna take way too long to get anything. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? Come over here and go fight some of those guys. I could just begin to recruit some new stuff. See, this will allow me to give new units over to Taurox if he did lose his entire horde, like, building allotment. Gavriel, veteran of Prague. Hey! That feels like someone that I should kill later. Alright. Let me think about it real quick. I guess we're gonna go, depends on how much they have at Crockett Drock. They have an alright army. It's not like the biggest in the world. Throwing axes, I'm not too keen on those. I am pretty keen on the Bestigor herd though. Those would be nice to have. Right? Oh my god, I only have 1 upkeep for all of my Ungors. No wonder I'm making so much money. Holy shit, dude. I'm not gonna, ooh, I can recruit my own Doom Bull if I want to. That's really cool. Here's a Beast Lord. Yeah, he'll be back in 3 turns. So there's a few things that I could be doing here. Let's see, I almost want to go back after Kislev, but look at how many armies they have left after I've beaten them so much. So it's because I didn't focus on them. If I brought in Garuk, we would have been fine, but I got a little bit too cocky, a little bit too arrogant. So that means I need to go after them too. All right, let me look at what we have over here. Thorgard, Kromzen. I'm gonna go after them, I think, for sure, yeah. Let's go over here. All right, everyone, when we're back, we're gonna have some interesting fights. We gotta wait for Torox to come back. Do leave a like down below and look forward to more later. And as always, until then.